Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm coming on with some projects for KSCraft, and I made these projects with some of the new products from the September release, which I will link all down below in the description box. I'm going to show you what I made, show you the dies, take some measurements. Of course, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. So I have two really cute projects to share with you today, and the first one is from this set, and this is the hot cocoa add-on. So this is made to add on to the hot cocoa gift pouch, which I'll show you in a second. It's still available on the KSCraft store on AliExpress. It might be on Amazon as well. So the add-on comes with a layering piece that was not included in the original set. You didn't need it, but it's nice to have it. So I'm glad that it's in the add-on, and this is a great backing if you want to make a shaker on yours as well. So there's that. And then it comes with all of these sentiments that say, just like kind of, hot chocolate related. There's hot and chocolate, sweetness, milk, and sugar. So, you can use them in different combinations. They all come with shadows. They're in a beautiful script font. So, yeah, that's what the add-on set comes with. So the original hot cocoa gift pouch comes with these items. So it makes the gift pouch. Of course, if you don't have it, you don't need it to get this. You can use those sentiments for other things and, use that rectangle for other things too. But if you want to pick this up too, it goes really nicely with it. And it comes together very easily. I don't think I ever made a tutorial on this. If you want one, let me know. I'd be happy to make a tutorial for this gift pouch, especially since there's a new add-on set. But yeah, so there comes with like one front piece because this one cuts out a window. The back piece does not cut out a window. If you wanted to make it so there was no window, you could just cut the back out twice to put the box together. It comes with the layering piece if you want to make the window, roof pieces as well, and layering pieces for all of the different sides. So yeah, it's a really simple project to put together, which I think is great for gift pouches because sometimes you want to make a bunch of them, like for holidays or whatever. So let me show you the one that I made, and it came out super cute, I think. I used a new paper collection, Santa's Christmas delivery, I think. So that's what I used. And yeah, see, look at that little paper there. Isn't that so cute? So this is mine, as I was saying, and I did make a window. I used some Cricut acetate that has like these like red or kind of like hot pink foil dots on it. So I thought that went really nicely with the paper collection. So I used the word hot chocolate or the phrase hot chocolate. I kind of think it looks like not chocolate. I wish the H was a little bit more H-like, but I mean, you get the picture, you get the, idea when it's together, but kind of looks like not chocolate to me. So I used a piece of ephemera from Rosie Studio, a new collection I just hauled, and I used some stickers from that as well. And then I added my own ribbon closure at the top. I just punched 2 holes and then just threaded a ribbon through it to close it together. You can use any kind of closure you want. A clip would look really cute there. Just tape it together, sticky or reusable tape would be nice. So I made a frame for the window. All these pieces come with all the layering pieces come with it. And then the sides I used this candy cane paper. The back I used more of that Santa's Delivery Service paper. And this is that new die that comes with the add-on. So like I said, it didn't come with the original set, so it's nice to have it on this one. And yeah, so there's even a layering piece for the little triangle there. So all the details are there. And that comes with the original set. So let me take some measurements of this and I'll show you. I'll put some hot chocolate packets in here so you can get an idea. Let's go with the box itself just to let you know the space you have. It's about 5 3/4 from top to bottom. Side to side it is, let's see, that is about just about 4 inches, a little bit less. And then it is, let's see, it's about just shy, maybe 1 3/8, something like that, between 1 3/8 and 1 1/2. So let's open it up. So I'm just gonna untie my ribbon. I got this at Joann's last year or the year before. It's got gingerbread and peppermints on it. Just went perfectly with this, I thought. So yeah, just punched a couple holes there, and when you open it up, it just looks like that. So I did bring over some hot chocolate. I had gotten this last year. It even expired, so I'm not going to use it, but this is just for demonstration purposes, of course. I'm sure it's fine, but I won't eat expired stuff in the pantry. My husband will. He doesn't care. But nope, this is going in the garbage after I display it. So anyway, these packets look like they'll fit perfectly in here. The whole box wouldn't fit. I put it up to it to see, but oh yeah, you could put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, maybe not 3. Oh yeah, you could fit 3 in there. 3 packets of hot cocoa and then just tie it together. Isn't that a nice gift? You know, just for 3 packets of hot cocoa. And if you present it this nicely, it looks like, you know, that is a really nice looking gift. So packaging is everything, I think, you know. Let me measure hot chocolate just in case you're wondering how big that is. It's a nice size. It's about 3¼ inches. And then it's about 1 inch, maybe a little bit more from top to bottom. Okay, so that is my first project with 1 new die set and 1 older die set. And then the next one, I made a card out of a mini album. Surprise, right? This one is called the Pumpkin Pie Mini Album. So it comes with all of these dies, and I am in love with this pie slice. I love food dies, and this one is so nice and big. You can make it into a shaker, which I did. Make it into a mini album. This is the frame, but you can see the stitching detail, which I just love. It's got like the long dash and 2 smaller dashes all the way around. This is the backing piece that you could use for your acetate, for your background piece. So it's good to have both of those, of course. And then if you want to make it into a mini album, I actually use this to make it into a card, but you would put this like right here, or sorry, this way, right here. You know, cut it out of coordinating paper, and then you can either use ribbon or binder rings to, you know, put all your pages together. And then it comes with the sentiment that says pumpkin pie. It comes with this beautiful, looks like I guess it's a pumpkin leaf, or you can pretend it's a maple leaf. I didn't actually use this, but it comes with this. It's got veining detail on it. It comes with 2 pumpkin pieces. I didn't use this either. One is the background die, and then there's a layering die with stitching detail. Comes with a dollop of whipped cream. I did use that one. And then there's a layering piece for the pie crust. I used that. And then a fork and a spoon. So many fun dies with this set. And yeah, I made a card for like Thanksgiving. I like to send out Thanksgiving cards. So here's what mine looks like. Cute, right? So I did make it into a shaker, and I used different shaker bits on the top and the bottom. The bottom I used more like pumpkin and sprinkles and those kind of shaker bits. I also used diamond dots, just like in a like brown and tan tones and a little bit of cream. And then in the top I made it like just like all white, kind of, so it would go back to the whipped cream dollop that I added. And I edged it with stickles, and I used, I still have it here. I used frosted lace stickles, which is like a white glitter, and it doesn't have any color to the glitter. So I do like to use that when I'm using it for like whipped cream kind of projects. And then pumpkin pie, isn't that the prettiest font? I cut that out of some orange paper and then some tan foam, and just glued the paper onto the foam just to pop it up a little bit. I used some of those little pumpkin clay bits that I used in the shaker mix, and that came from Temu, that shaker mix. Temu? No, sorry, Etsy. And I made the fork out of, I used some silver, like metallic paper, and then it doesn't have a layering piece, but I just cut it twice and then, cut it off here, and I used some plaid paper for that. For the pie itself, I used my favorite baking kind of paper. It's Almond Cream by Basil. Just really works good for baked goods, I think. And I edged it with Distress Oxide in Vintage Photo. I did use the layering piece, which I popped up on a very thin piece of foam tape, a few pieces. The layering piece is not stitched, but it does have like these embossed lines on it to make it look kind of crusty. So yeah, isn't that cute? I love how this came out. And like I said, I used that like the part with the part to make it into a mini album, this one right here. I put one on the front and the back of the card and just tied a ribbon through there just to hold it together. I was thinking of trying to make a hinge for it, maybe like here, but the border is too irregular, so it wouldn't really hinge right. So I figured this was the best bet for a card. So let me measure this for you. And the paper I used for the background, in case you're interested, is that new one I got from Michael's, like berry tapestry or whatever. A lot of us got that. Okay, so this measures about, it's a good size, about 7 inches from crust to crust. And then top to bottom, it is 4 7/8. And pumpkin pie is a very nice size too. Pumpkin measures 4 5/8. And then top to bottom, it's about an inch. So cute, right? And then I just love that dollop of whipped cream. So then when you open it, it looks like this. And I use, these are some older papers I had from, I think it was Michael's. I've had this for a long time in my stash, but I just kind of fussy cut it with that die to have the squirrel in it and just all the cute little fall icons. Not Halloween, you know, just fall stuff. And then I had this stamp I got from Impression Obsession a while back. It says, "May the good things in life be yours in abundance." So I thought that would be really nice for a Thanksgiving card. And yeah, that's what the back looks like. So super, super cute, I think. I think this would be a lovely fall album, any kind of album. I was originally actually going to make this into just like a fruit kind of pie and have it say like cutie pie on it. And I thought that would be a nice card as well. But then I wanted to use a pumpkin, so I figured I'd do that another time. But yeah, just another idea I was thinking of. And you can make it kind of like a celebration card. You can make it a birthday card, I thought, or a mini album, you know, for whatever you want to do. But yeah, this is the one that I made this time. So those are my projects for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I will have more coming up. Please stay tuned for them. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Everything will be linked down below. And I will be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and take care. Bye-bye.